My dear learners, you are welcome back to the classroom. Today, we are still on number basis, and we are going to convert non-decimal numerals into another non-decimal numeral. When we talk of non-decimal numerals, we are talking of bases that are not in base 10. It could be 9 downwards or 11 upwards. And that is what we are going to do today. But before you watch this video, there are 2 videos on YouTube that are going to help you to understand this subtopic very well, because you are going to make use of these 2 videos of mine, and they are converting numerals in other bases to base 10, and the other one is converting numerals in base 10 to other bases. If you have not watched and subscribed to those videos, do so please. Before you can convert non-decimal numerals into another non-decimal numeral, there are procedures or steps you should follow. And the first step is that you are to convert the numeral that is given to you into base 10. And then the second step is to convert your answer you have gotten, which is in base 10, to the base required. These are the only 2 steps to follow. They are very simple. Take heart and follow the steps. I am reminding you again that all these have been done. And so you are to watch those videos before watching this video. Let's see our first question. Convert C02 base 16 to base 7. The solution is that, first of all, convert the given numeral, which is C02 base 16, to base 10. Pause the video and do that. Your answer would be 3074 base 10. If you had this, it's correct. So well done, bravo. Then, second step is convert the answer you have gotten now, which is 3074 in base 10, to the base required. And in this question, the base required is base 7. So pause the video once again and do that. The answer would be 11651 base 7. If you had this, it means that C02 base 16 is 11651 base 7. If you were able to get this answer, well done. So these are the things to be done. But in all, let's do it together. First of all, write the place value for C02 base 16. And this would be the place value for each digit in C02 base 16, as you see on the screen. The next thing is that we multiply each digit by its place value. But from here, you could notice that I didn't write C. All because if you have watched the other video, C in number bases represent 12. So we wouldn't write C times 16 index 2, but rather it would be 12 times 16 index 2. As the next digit, which is 0, multiplying its place value plus the last digit, which is 2, multiplying its place value, as you see on the screen. Then 16 index 2 would be 256, so it will be 12 times 256 plus any number index 1 is the same number, so it would be 0 times 16 plus any number index 0 apart from 0 itself is 1, so it would be 2 times 1, as you see on the screen. 12 times 256 would give us 3072 plus any number times 0 is 0 plus 2 times 1, any number times 1 is the same number, which is 2. Then when we add all these together, we may have 3074. Therefore, our answer for C02 base 16 in base 10 is 3074, as you see on the screen. So C02 base 16 has been converted into base 10. And our next step is to convert this answer, 3074 base 10, to the base required, which is base 7. And to do that, we have two methods. The first method is what we are going to do now. We are to write the base value of the base required, which is base 7. And that is what you see on the screen. And all these base values have been converted into their real values. Now, somebody may ask, why is it that we ended at 7 index 4, which has a real value of 2401? This is because when we continue with 7 index 5, as you see on the screen, it would give us 16,807, which is greater than the numeral to be converted to base 7. Therefore, we end at 7 index 4, which is 2401, because 2401 is also less than 3074. So we take off 7 index 5. Now, the next thing to do is to draw our root sign. And when the root sign is drawn, all that we are going to do is we are going to divide the numeral given by the highest base value. So we write the highest base value in front of the root sign. Then we write the numeral given inside the root sign. 2401 goes into 3074 once. Then when we multiply 2401 by 1, we get the same value, 2401. Then we subtract 2401 from 3074, and that would give us 673. The next thing is to know that the number on top of the root sign is the quotient, and the number gotten from subtracting 2401 from 3074 is the remainder. So all the differences are the remainders. Now we pick the remainder and we write that remainder inside the next square root. Then the next base value to be considered is 343. So we write that one in front of the square root. 343 goes into 673 once. 343 times 1 will give us 343. When we subtract 343 from 673, we get 330. Now we draw our root sign again. Then we pick the remainder, which is 330, and write it inside the square root. Our next place value to be considered is 49, so we write that one. 49 goes into 330 6 times. When we multiply 6 by 49, we get 294. When we subtract 294 from 330, we get 36. The next place value to be considered is 7. So we write 36 inside the next square root and then divide by the 7, which is the place value to be considered now. 7 goes into 36 5 times. 7 times 5 would give us 35. When we subtract 35 from 36, we get 1. So, we draw our root sign again. Then write the remainder inside the root sign. And then our last place value to be considered is 1. When we attend to that, it would be our final thing to do, even if the difference gives us a number greater than 0. So 1 goes into 1 once. 1 times 1 would give us 1. And when we subtract, we may get 0. Even if this remainder were to be greater than 0, because we have attended to all these place values, it means there is nothing to do again. We have to end there. And when we are done, from left to right, we write the quotients as our answer to the question. So we may get 1, 1, 6, 5, 1 as our answer. Therefore, C02 base 16 is 11651 in base 7. Those who wish to consider the second method, we move on to that. So this is our second method to be considered. We draw a 3 columns table indicating the new base and then the numeral given, that is 3074 in base 10. That is our answer when we converted C02 base 16. Then the remainder. Now we need our answer in base 7. For this reason, we are going to repeatedly divide the numeral by 7. So we write 7. 3074 divided by 7 would give us 439, and the remainder would be 1, as you see on the screen. Until the quotients here get to 0, we are not done, so we must continue. We write 7 again. 439 divided by 7 would give us 62, and the remainder is 5. Then we move on. 7 divided by 62 would give us 8, and the remainder is 6. Then we write 7 again. 8 divided by 7 would give us 1, and the remainder is 1. Still, we have not gotten to 0. We are approaching 0. So we write 7 again. 1 divided by 7, because 1 is less than 7, we write 0. Then the remainder would be 1. When this is done, we write the answer from the bottom to the top. Therefore, C02 base 16 is 11651 base 7. So those who wish to use the second method, you are free to use that. Let us look at our exercise or assignment as usual. Write F111 base 16 in base 2. Number 2, convert 57 base 8 as a number in base A, 2, B, 3. Pause the video. Answer these questions before you look at the answers I have for you. Number 1, the answer would be 11110001000100001 base 2. I intentionally gave out this question so that as you are involved with these long steps, it may help you to record the steps involved. Then 2a would give us 101111 base 2. And then the last one would give us 1202 base 3. Please, I am reminding you again to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Enjoy the rest of the day. I hope the lesson went well with you. Bye.